Hello YouTube, this is episode 12 on how to play each civilization. Today is the Chinese. Let's go. The Chinese are classed as a archer civilization, but in reality they're super flexible. Their bonuses are start with +3 villages, minus 50 wood and 200 food. Technologies cost 5% less in feudal, 10% less in castle, 15% less in imperial. Town centers also support 15 plus population and an extra 3 line of sight. That's quite good. Helps at the start. The last bonus is demolition ships have 50% more hit points. That's cool but niche. The unique unit is Chukanu, which is kind of like a crossbow but rapid fire. Fires multiple arrows. Which the main does 8 damage and the secondary ones do 1 damage each, so they're surprisingly good against high PS armor targets like rams or rams or skirmishers maybe. The Castle Age unique tech is Great Wall, which makes your walls and towers stronger by giving them plus 30% hit points. That's an okay unique tech. You honestly rarely see it, but it's definitely something if you're going to turtle up or you're doing some late game tower creep thing, which is fun with the Chinese. You can do that, but it costs 200 stone, which is pretty expensive. The Imperial tech is Rocketry, which makes your Chukanu have +2 piercing attack, and your Scorpions have +4 piercing attack. So it's good, but you don't often go for Scorpions as Chinese because you don't get siege engineers, so you're missing one range. But I guess you could if you wanted to. You need to have extra attack with that attack. But mainly you get it if you're going fully into Chukanu. And your team bonus is farms have 10% extra food. That's quite a good one. Very versatile. But small, but definitely something. I guess it gets bigger and bigger as your farms have more food. So 10% of 500, whatever. Let's queue up, and then I'll talk about the techs or the tech tree. So the class is Archer Civ, and as you may expect, they have almost everything from the range and no hand cannon, which is still kind of blasphemous considering these are Chinese. The Civ may change in may change soon, or it may have already changed, to be honest, if you're watching this video later, because there's a new DLC coming out, which is Chinese focused, so they're probably going to split the Civ up, but that's a different rant. You get Archer, Crossbow, Arb, Elite Skirmisher, Cav Archer, Heavy Cav Archer, Thumb Ring, Bloodlines, so fully upgraded Cav Archer, fully upgraded Arb, fully upgraded Skirmisher, no hand cannon, and discounts on all these techs. So that equates to a lot of stuff because you're getting tons of techs. Your infantry, your barracks, it's good. It's not the best, but everything but supplies and garrisons. That's quite important for the champion line. So your champions may be fully upgraded, but they're more expensive. So I mean, you don't see them every game, but if you need Eagle counter, you get champions. Fully upgraded Halberdier is good too. Very underrated. And discounts on all these techs too, of course. You get light cav, knights, camels, cavalier, heavy camel with full upgrades. This is quite good. Solid, stable. It's pretty often, what am I saying? It's often you'll see Chinese going for literally every unit, but typically archers or cav. Your siege is surprisingly good. Siege ram, onager, heavy scorpion, no bombard cannon, no siege onager. No siege engineers is quite bad, but you get discounts on all these techs, which as the tech gets more expensive, the discount's bigger. which is quite nice. You get all the blacksmith techs, you get literally everything. So all your units here are fully upgraded. That's quite good, almost. Your water is perfectly fine. A fast fire ship, no elite cannon galleon. I think it's just this is the exact same as Celts, which I just made a video on. So you should watch that video. But heavy, your demo ships have more HP, so that's something. And what are we? We're on lowland. Now you get to watch me botch the Chinese start. So the start with Chinese is famously difficult, especially when you're a noob like me and you've got to keep bloom. But what you should do is get all your villages in the middle onto your sheep straight away and queue up bloom. That's to try and not idle your TC. Yeah, because we start with less food but more villages, you really have to be focused on getting all the food to reduce your idle TC time. So we want 7 on food at the start because we're 200 food down, which is a ton. And 50 wood is something, but it's not the end of the world. So strong start with Chinese because of this bonus. We get extra villages. So think about it, we have double the villages he has right now. In theory. I'm probably a bit less because we had idle TC time and then we needed to get loom because we had no food, blah 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 blah. Anyway, let's talk more about the tech tree while we're here, while we're in the Dark Age. So we just got through the dock. Let's see, your university is pretty good, no treadmill crane, no siege engineers, which is probably the biggest thing with Chinese at the university. You get bombard cannon too. And all those techs, this is a recurring theme with Chinese, but all those techs are discounted. So it's easier to pick up chemistry and masonry and architecture, even bombard tower. And your bombard towers could have more HP with the unique tech, which is quite fun. I'm gonna make a house and then get the boy. Let's see, your monks are okay. Actually, they're not bad, to be honest. Yeah, they're not bad at all. No heresy, no redemption, but everything else. No redemption's kind of a big deal. So, Chinese aren't monksive, for sure, but mixing in monks with expensive units like Arbs or Chukanu is good, or to counter knights in the mid or late game, because you get block printing, is perfectly fine. But at the same time, you have Halberdier in your back pocket if you need that. So the main strength of Chinese is their incredible flexibility. I can literally go everything except Siege. Siege is probably its weakest point. And high key, Chinese just die to Alb Siege. Because I have no Redemption Monk and I have no Bombard Cannon. So I only counter to Siege is Light Cav. Which is fully upgraded, but if you're running those into Halbs, you're just cooked. So in this matchup, we don't really need to worry about that. And Chinese are solid basically at all points of the game. Because of that flexibility, and because of the discount and bonus. It means it's a little easier to get the techs you might not always get. For example, ring archer armor or any archer armor. Because you think, oh, it costs too much food, blah blah blah. You got this slight discount. Even on double bed X or whatever. All the attacks is super flexible bonus and always useful. But you don't need to... Another thing you have to remember is you don't need to stop yourself from getting techs to get the discount. So, for example, it's not worth waiting to get a tech because you want the discount. Most of the time, that's a waste. So I wouldn't wait till Castle Age or something silly to get double bit X, because the discount isn't that big. You can't even go up. Come on. We're struggling. So an interesting thing with Chinese is that my 22 pop is not Red's 22 pop. So I should have more villages than him right now. I've done things right. Kind of struggle with food on this map for some reason. Maybe it's just less pigs or something. Yeah. So I'm assuming Red is going to go archers, so we'll keep an eye on the golds. But equally, Tatars and Chinese can go for scouts. We're just going to do a little low-key mill of the deer. Do as I say, not as I do, people. So he's probably on scouts, I imagine, but we haven't found a barracks yet, which is strange. I'm gonna go double. There it is. I think I'm gonna go double range archers. So we'll kind of commit to this. Double bit X. I'm gonna build a second lumber camp. Ah, he's got pigs there. Let's take those. Hide them. Once we have this range up, we're gonna start making archers and then try to get a second range going. But it's strange we haven't seen a secondary production building from him yet. But I imagine we'll stumble across that. A range, okay. And, okay, so he's going for a scout scrum. It's cool. We can just relax, to be honest. I'm gonna use small walls to disrupt this push. We're only gonna go one range now, just to defend ourselves and make sure we're not spending too many resources on things we don't need. Get some farms down also. And I've got to build houses. Nice. Sick. Let's move out. I'm gonna try and get. Oh no. Oh, this is problematic. We're gonna switch into our own scouts and try to commit harder to break this scout scrum. Pretty painful stuff right now, but we will deal with it. We're going to use that discount to get our techs a little bit early. So we got unnecessary... Oh, we don't have double bit X. That's terrible. I was about to say we have unnecessary techs, but we don't. And why isn't that showing up now? Where is it? This. Sometimes that just turns off. It's really annoying. Alright. That's kind of a low-key game ending, but we're gonna keep playing because anything is possible. Doesn't actually know we have a range yet, or stable yet, so we're gonna keep that hidden, I think. And try to mess up our stuff back here. Our eco is quite weak right now. Feel like I'm on life support a little bit. Okay, now he's seen our stable, which is not ideal. This is pretty rough. Now we just need to defend ourselves, really. He's done a good job by applying the pressure and not letting up. Which is why I'm struggling right now. Might invest into bloodlines after this one. It's got the attack now. You know, we're gonna be a little ballsy and go attack him instead of hiding in our base. May regret it, but we'll see. So I'm hoping this woodline will be wide open. Nope. Very smart by walling there. Yeah. Exposed him. Forcing him to run back. Which leaves his skirmishes in the open. And we need to get back to our farms and keep working away. And look for a hole in any sort of opportunity to get some damage in right now. This is a very prolonged feudal play, which is not bad with Chinese. I mean, you have all the options, but can be a struggle. He's got bloodlines now. He's up. I think we need to go back. He's taking a terrible fight there, so that's great for us. Yeah, now we can clear that up. Except he's going to be up to Castle Age first. Well, he is up to Castle Age. That means we'll be seeing probably some knights from him. So let's prepare to do camels or our own knights. But we cleared up the feudal army. Okay, your CA. What am I gonna do? I think I'm just gonna go knights, to be honest. We're just gonna spam knights like a ton. And we need to try and keep walling. Maybe we got knights and skirmishes because I have so much food. Need a market too with all this food. But we're gonna get our attacks pretty quick. Because that discount, using that to our strength, we might get light cav too, to be honest. Yeah, I'll do that. Get light cav and husbandry, second armor. And then I kind of just want to mass enough knights to destroy some TCs. Way too much food. But that's okay. We'll deal with it. Okay, husbandry, light cav. As soon as we have 175 wood, we'll get a market. This is intimidating. We might need a workshop. Probably not. This is just gonna be a little annoyance, I think. Which we can deal with though. More gold. A lot more gold. So we've driven him out a little bit, but we need to mass these knights. And probably get a third stable. Nah. I'll go scorpions. Scorpions and knights. Scorpions can cut down cav quite nicely. But good on Red for using his Sid bonuses. He's using the free thumb ring on the cav, the CA. Really all out of gold already. But this guy likes guides because he's going to be doing a ton of guiding. Get the scorpions out, now it's become slightly more intimidating. I've got armor, so we can just dive into this TC a little bit. I'm going to avoid it though, because I don't actually care about it that much. I feel he's got a very nice score. Need the lumber camp attack, to be honest. Nice hit. 2 nice hits. I'm gonna go on the back now and disrupt his economy. Still too much food, so let's cut it down. Now we're creating multiple fronts, basically just to confuse them by being everywhere, which is something I like to do a lot. I think when you confuse the enemy, you can see now his attention's over here instead of being right where I'm attacking this town center. You can sort of divide this attention and then conquer that way. Really need more mangoes though for TC killing capability. That's quite bad. He's just scouted the a little free range gold. I'll TC that because I'm gonna regret it if I don't. Still, all of Red's attention is focused on these 3 knights instead of this town center, which is about to go down. So that's pretty great for us. On his own siege, okay. Interesting choice. I don't think that was very smart because I can just do this. I have the units to counter and snipe his mangonels, but he doesn't really have units to snipe my scorpions or mangonels right now. So this will probably be devastating for him. I think that was a fine engagement for him, but ultimately he just threw away parts of his army, so I'm not unhappy. Ballistics also applies to scorpions, so we could get that also. But I think we're going to stop being silly and we're just going to mass up further back. All of our farms have more food on them because of the team bonus, which is pretty cool. Castle. It's bad for us. I'm gonna think about just trying to get up to Imperial now. And then we can kill him with a Cavalier Spike. So I'm gonna stop making army. I'm gonna just defend instead. Because of this attack, all of his attention is right here. And all of his army's right there. Instead of being in my base, he's trying to defend his own. That's pretty great for us. And we can go up. Would you look at that? He does need that. Now we'll sprinkle in a few more knights just in case he grows a brain and decides to attack me back at home. Nope. Alright. That's good. Attack round, baby. Now we're up. And our focus is still going to be Cav. We're just going to Cavalier. Cavalier Spike. We might kill him right now, actually, if he keeps on taking terrible fights like that. Now we're just going to push the TC with our leftover army here. And let's think about getting on stone, because we need our own trebs, obviously. Could be big. This could be really big. Nah. Good micro from him there. Nice, got the snap. So as soon as we're up, we'll be getting Cavalier in the final armor. Let's keep on mixing in Scorps, because that was quite effective, I think. Nah, just keep running. Keep running, because distracting him is a ton of value right now. So instead of all these CA being in my base, in my economy over here, they're in his base. So that's great. One left. One survives. Yeah, they're dead. Let's bring these out to defend, because he should start pushing forward. Right. Cavalier, final armor. And these should destroy just about all of his army, definitely the CA. Unless he's a micro god, or has a million. And we know he doesn't have a million. We put the castle. Probably put the castle right there, to be honest. Back there. Now he's been smart by pushing as I went up, because he knows that a power spike is going to be coming very soon. And then he's screwed pretty much. Which we're about to see in action. Now he's looking for my economy back here, but I really don't have an economy. That's also up. So we may commit to heavy Scorpion with ballistics to do the primary damage against the CA. I don't like that we don't know where they are though, that's quite unsettling. Let's just raid. Just go in the back and raid, I think. Keep massing back here. Start making trebs. And now we're gonna jump on him before he gets heavy cav. Heavy cavalier. It's fine. He actually has like immaculate numbers and we don't, so we have to be a bit wise, I think, here. Instead of just going front straight on in. He's decided to go pikeman now, but the Scorpions should deal with that. Let's get ballistics, because ballistics applies to Scorpions now. And we need to mass up some more. We can't forget my unique tech, which applies to Scorpions, but that's definitely a much later thing, not right now. We need more numbers, more than anything. That's a main priority right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Relax. the impossible challenge of units pathing. Can't be done. My move, holy moly, man. I love this game, but this pathing is stupid. It's so stupid. Sometimes. Stuff like that is infuriating. Especially when it costs the game. Like, it's not costing me the game right now, but it's definitely has in the past. Good on him for doing raiding. That's quite smart. We really need another gold source. Nice. Villagers walking into the enemy castle. Genius. Alright, I'd say we got enough trebs right about now, so let's start pushing this castle. Economy is really not good, to be honest. Quite ugly, because we only went 2 down centers, so there's one thing he's going for him, it's definitely that, but we'll see if he takes a horrendous fight right now. Which he may do. Nah. Just go up. Where are you going? Fantastic damage. We're gonna snipe the trebs with my trebs. We have way too much wood. Let's make a ton of those. Let's roll forward. Let's make more scorpions. Let's sell. Let's make more workshops. Let's make more cavalier. Let's make more of everything he's got on you. We gotta run away. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt me. So he's countering Chinese with the only thing that counters them, which is onagers. Thankfully he doesn't get siege onager though, otherwise we would be absolutely screwed. We're just sort of mildly screwed right now. Ah, no, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, this could be where we lose the game. Yep, because I wasn't watching. Oh man, I think we're dying. Might be over for us. Because he's got just a better economy, so this is literally just a skill issue right now. Obviously he's doing great with the raiding. Even going into Halberdier. Even though it's technically the worst Halberdier in the game, it's still Halberdier. Go up. So we've lost a ton of villagers right now. This is feeling quite over. I have 5 on food. And I need a wee. Alright, I might call it soon. Once he gets into my base, I'll call it because I feel we're absolutely screwed. But that's fine. We used our flexibilities, we tried to get the power spikes, but eventually it just wasn't enough. And we lost. And he did well going into the counter unit. and I did not go well by going into the... Yeah, I'm gonna call it right now. This is dead. We lost half our villages. It's fine though. To be honest, I think they played well. Certainly better than me. And exploiting that weakness of onages with... No. The weakness of onages, using them. And really, my only counter right now is Cavalier, and he's got Halberdier, he's got so many CA that there's nothing I can do about it. When, if I had bombard cannons, I could just bombard cannon the CA down, but I don't. So, that's it. They played well. Anyway, I hope that was a good example of how to, some way to play Chinese. You know, obviously I lost, but I think I tried to use the Civ strength. Would have had a big lead. Lol. Yeah, that's it. You had a gigantic economy. I think in the mid game I was doing well, but not well enough, obviously. Yeah. That's right. Win some, you lose most, as a wise man once told me. Eventually, that just really that boiled down to me being 2 town centers, having not a very good boom, and him being, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 town centers. Yeah, double my town centers, more economy, more resources, more army. So I died. But also, he had the counter units, so. Yeah, I like Chinese, but they do have clear weakness. Like, clear weaknesses, which is gunpowder, ironically, I think. Bombard cannons especially. And onages. And then, like, he kind of just died Halb Siege all the time. No matter what you make. So, he kind of did Halb Siege with some CA. So yeah, that's it. Alright, thank you guys for watching. That was it for this episode. I will see you next time. Peace out.